Welcome to Writer's Life, a place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life, where you get the truth about the writer's life. A little note on revision. Um, I used to drive myself nuts with it, um, especially when I was in writing school, and like you just felt like every word counted, and you kind of sucked at the time anyway, or whatever. Though, even though I spent a lot of time writing my creative thesis, which became the first book I ever sold for a lot of money. So I guess maybe the revision was worth it then. I don't know. Of course, that was '99, and they were giving out book deals like candy. You know, I'm not taking away from it. The Innocent was I'm really proud of that book. Um, Delacorte sold it as under the title As Catch Can, and I know what you're going to say right now. What? As Catch Can. Because I don't know, like Harlan had a book called The Innocent, and he was like at their sister company or something like that, or Baldacci had one. Everybody's got a book called The Innocent, by the way. So as soon as I got the rights back to it, I changed it back to The Innocent, and it sold 100,000 copies in a month. And I think I actually revised it again at that point. But I used to be so into the revision thing that I would cook the piss out of it, out of the book, to be honest. And then there was when I was really desperate for a book deal back in like 2002 or three, around that area. Really desperate. I was making no money, and I had to get a book deal. And I rewrote the screen catcher to the point where, like, even my young sons at the time, they were young at the time, were like, "Dad, how come you keep writing the same thing over and over again?" I had literally become like the dude from The Shining, only without the baseball bat and the axe and going after doing bad things to my family, But now I just revise as I go. Or as Dean Wesley Smith and my uncle Harvey Stambro says, they cycle through what they've written. You can either do it every 500 words, you can do it every 1,000 words, you can do it every chapter. It's whatever works for you. For me, it works like every chapter. I'll cycle through it and correct whatever I have. And then at the end of the book, I'll go through every chapter again and throw it through the AI, like Grammarly or whatever, or Hemingway, whatever you happen to use. And then I'll read the book one more time. And that's it. And some people might say, like, you don't actually sit down and rewrite it again and all that stuff. No, because I don't need to do that anymore, number one. And number two, it just takes too much time. And there's too many stories floating around this crazy head of mine. And not enough time. I'm like 60 years old now. Like, how many more... I got a ways to go, but it's not like I'm 30 and like, oh, I got 50 years to go, so I can take my time. The older you get, the more like, let's go, let's move this along. And it happens quickly. You go from like 50 to 60 and like that, which tells me 60 to 70 is going to go even faster. So, no, so revision, let's just say I don't obsess over it anymore. And if you want to know more, read the essay I just wrote for Substack below. Or if you are watching this on YouTube, go to my Substack page and you can read the essay I wrote on revision. All right, smash the like button. Join the channel if you haven't already. Wish I would come to you more often, but I don't. But I come to you when I have something to say. So, all right, hope everybody's doing well in Amatica. And I'll talk to you soon, and ciao, ciao.